Welcome back, Manchester United fans. There's a lot happening at Old Trafford right now, from transfer updates to shocking player rumors. Reports suggest Ineos are preparing a move for Valencia star Javi Guerra in a potential bargain deal, while Hertha Berlin wonderkid Kenneth Eichhorn is also on United's radar. Meanwhile, midfielder Kobbie Mainoo is reportedly growing frustrated under Ruben Amorim and could push for a sensational move to Real Madrid. And if that wasn't enough, Danny Simpson has dropped a bombshell, claiming Harry Kane could one day join Manchester United to lead the line under Amorim. Plus, we've got the latest on Diogo Dalot's struggles at left wing-back and a rising academy talent who might just replace him. Stay tuned, there's a lot to unpack from this incredible week of United news. Manchester United are in the market for reinforcements, and Ineos may now use their negotiation powers to bring a talented midfielder through the door at Old Trafford. Ruben Amorim will be the first to acknowledge that his side are a work in progress at this moment in time. However, they are now 5 matches unbeaten in the Premier League after their draw at Tottenham Hotspur yesterday. From the jaws of defeat, Matthijs de Ligt secured a deserved point for Manchester United in injury time to cap off an enthralling encounter. However, the Red Devils' Portuguese boss did confirm that Benjamin Sesko could be absent for a period after being hauled off due to an injury. He stated post-match, "It's the knee and we never know. Right now, I'm not thinking about form or selection. I'm more concerned about the injury because it's in the knee, and I don't know how serious it is." Either way, a minor blot on a credible day at the office won't distract Manchester United fans from the fact that their side appear to be headed in the right direction. Finally, something that is bound to appeal when aiming to secure signings in January. Looking towards the future, Hertha Berlin youngster Kenneth Eichhorn is someone the Red Devils are keen to land, potentially filling a hole in the engine room long-term if they can see off Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona to land his signature. La Liga is also a market Manchester United are looking to exploit by signing Barcelona winger Rafinha if they secure Champions League qualification. Nevertheless, he could cost over £100 million. In contrast, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have eyes on a target based in Spain that could arrive in a financially advantageous deal. Man United could land Valencia star Javi Guerra in cheap deal. According to reports in Spain, Manchester United could land Valencia star Javi Guerra for £21.9 million if they can see off competition from both Atletico Madrid and AC Milan for his signature. The Spain under-21 international has a release clause valued at £87.8 million. Creating a scenario where he could end up at Old Trafford for up to £65 million less than his asking price. Starting the campaign off, he has registered 2 assists in 12 appearances across all competitions for Valencia. However, they view a cut-price sale as an ideal solution for all parties due to what they believe is a drop in form from Guerra over recent months. No longer guaranteed a starting spot, Carlos Corberán could offload the Valencia-born man, and the January window is set to become a defining point when determining his future. Man United could also sign a proven striker for a bargain figure. It is an open secret that Manchester United want new midfielders, especially with Casemiro coming towards the end of his career, and Guerra could be a cost-effective solution for Amorim should he enter the market in mid-season. Kobbie Mainoo, Manchester United star, desperate to join Real Madrid. Kobbie Mainoo missed Manchester United's clash against Tottenham Hotspur after sustaining a minor injury. In his absence, Ruben Amorim included midfielder Jack Fletcher in the travelling squad, keeping United's 88-year record of having an academy product in every matchday squad intact. Manchester United youngster Kobbie Mainoo finds himself in a tough spot under Ruben Amorim. Despite showing huge promise under Erik ten Hag, the 20-year-old midfielder has barely featured this season, not even earning a single Premier League start so far. Amorim continues to trust Casemiro and Manuel Ugarte in midfield, leaving Mainoo on the fringes. It's a situation very similar to what Darren Fletcher faced years ago, plenty of talent but limited opportunities. Reports say Mainoo is growing increasingly frustrated with his lack of game time and actually asked to leave on loan in the final days of the summer transfer window. That request caught the attention of several top clubs including Real Madrid, but United's board refused to let him go. So far, Mainoo has played only 228 minutes in all competitions, a clear sign that his situation isn't improving. According to Defensa Central via Fichajes, the young Englishman is now desperate to join Real Madrid, even if it means leaving United permanently. Real, for their part, are said to be monitoring him closely as they look to rebuild their midfield following the exits of Toni Kroos and Luka Modric over the last 18 months. Manchester United are not completely ruling out a move, but they've set a €90 million price tag, which has made any potential deal very complicated. For now, Real Madrid are expected to focus on signing a more experienced midfielder for Xabi Alonso's squad, but Menu's name remains firmly on their radar. Recently, the People's Person relayed a report claiming Napoli are pushing to sign Menu in January. World-class striker tipped to join Manchester United, can be a game-changer for Ruben Amorim. Former Manchester United defender Danny Simpson feels that Harry Kane would be open to joining the Red Devils. Manchester United have been linked with plenty of names in the transfer market as they are in a phase of transition. The club invested heavily in their attack in the summer transfer window and even signed Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig for a considerable fee after Rasmus Højlund endured a disappointing 2024-25 season at Old Trafford. However, Sesko has struggled to live up to expectations in the early part of the ongoing campaign, and as a result, the Red Devils continue to be linked with several strikers. One of the biggest names being mentioned is Harry Kane. The former Tottenham striker has continued scoring consistently during his stint at Bayern Munich, and with United possibly looking for a proven goalscorer, his name keeps resurfacing. The 32-year-old has already scored 108 goals and provided 29 assists in 113 appearances for the German champions. What did Simpson say? The whispers of a possible return to England have been growing for some time, and the former United defender Danny Simpson kept the idea of the club making a move in 2026 alive. Simpson believes that United would suit the world-class striker more than any other Premier League side. He also stated that Kane's presence would reduce pressure on the young Sesko. I don't know where else he could go if I'm honest. He can't go to City, he can't go to Arsenal, and I can't see him turning Manchester United down. He can come back, chase down the Premier League goals record and lead United's line. I'd love to see it, I said it when he was leaving Tottenham. It's a good fit. If that option is there, I'd 100% go for it. He could help Sesko as well. He'd learn from Kane without the pressure of playing every single game. Harry's already won trophies at Bayern, now he could come back and become a legend here, like when Robin van Persie came in and fired United to the title. One of the biggest pieces of the puzzle for Manchester United under Ruben Amorim is who will play at wing-back. The right-hand side seems much clearer, with Ahmad seemingly securing that spot for himself. The Ivorian, who netted at the City ground a week ago, has impressed at right wing-back in recent outings. However, the other flank is proving to be a bit more of a conundrum for Amorim. Patrick Dorgu is only 21 years of age and has great promise, but is not being rushed. Luke Shaw has played that role before for England, but is thriving on the left of United's back three. Dalot struggles at left wing-back. 26-year-old Dalot has certainly struggled at times as a left wing-back. It might not be a surprise given that he is a right-back by trade. At times, he is operating as the highest player on the pitch, on the opposite flank to where he is most comfortable. Amorim has placed a lot of trust in the former FC Porto Academy player as a left wing-back. This season in the Premier League, he has picked his countryman 9 times, with 6 of those appearances coming from the left flank. Dalot has struggled too. In those 6 games from the left-hand side of United's midfield, their number 2 has registered just a solitary assist. He does pose an attacking threat from that area though and got an assist for Bruno Fernandes in the FA Cup last season. Generally speaking though, it has not been easy for the 26-year-old. Blame can be given to Amorim for playing a right-back as the furthest player in United's attack on the wrong side. United content creator Dev Bajwa says the Portugal star has got to be dropped. In United's most recent game, a 2-2 away to Tottenham Hotspur, Dalot was actually dropped from the side. Amorim chose to bring Dorgu into the starting lineup, with the United number 2 having to settle for a 10-minute substitute cameo. If Amorim does decide to rotate Dalot out of the side again in the future, there could be a homegrown star waiting in the wings. United's in-house Dalot replacement. There are definitely options for Amorim if he thinks the time is right for a more permanent change at left wing-back. Danish international Dorgu could keep his place, or Shaw could move further up the pitch, coinciding with the return of Lisandro Martinez. However, if the Red Devils boss decides to lean into the DNA of the club, then he could call upon Bendito Mantado. The 17-year-old has impressed for United's academy over the past few years, and could be the attacking option Amorim needs at wing-back. The England under-17 international, who is currently on national team duty at the under-17 World Cup, is a winger by trade. However, he plays as a left-back for the Three Lions and has done so for United too. One thing that you can guarantee from Mantado is that he will add a creative spark at left wing-back. His record for the under-18 side at Carrington is exceptional, with 15 goals and 3 assists in just 25 appearances. Speaking of that inventiveness in the final third, the Manchester-born attacker has great instinct in attacking areas. This goal he scored in the FA Youth Cup away to Arsenal last season, where he darted in between two defenders to fire home, really sums up his quality. Mantado has already been involved with the first team under Amorim. Not only has he trained with the seniors, but he's been on the bench twice in last season's Europa League. That certainly shows how highly he is rated by the Red Devils manager. Academy Scoop, a page on X dedicated to United's academy, was full of praise for the 17-year-old. He called Mantado one of the biggest talents at the club, highlighting his excellent ability. It will be fascinating to see whether Amorim takes a risk and brings him into the first-team fold at the expense of Dalot on the left flank. Manchester United transfer news today. Ineos and Ruben Amorim are planning big January moves, with Valencia's Javi Guerra, Hertha Berlin's Kenneth Eichhorn, and even a possible Harry Kane return to England on the radar. At the same time, Kobbie Mainoo is said to be desperate to join Real Madrid, while Diogo Dalot faces competition for his spot from rising academy star Benedito Mantado. In this video we cover Javi Guerra's possible £21.9 million move to Old Trafford, Amorim's rebuild plans for January, Mainoo's frustration and Real Madrid links, Harry Kane's potential Premier League comeback, Dalot's struggles and Mantado's huge potential.